Alrighty. But yo, what's good, Visible? Hope you're having a good day today, bro. We'll get everybody in here before I explain the title. What do we have for elections, by the way? So we did get Finnegan. Who did we get as minister? Foxy. Okay. What perks does she have? Extra Fishing Festival. Alright, cool. Yo, what's good, gaming? How's it going, bro? What's up, what's up? Yo, what's good, Joe Easy? What's good, Senpai, Critical, Flame? What's good, Snowy? Yeah, half deaf. So, let me look at this for a second. Who are we voting for? Wow, of course, Cole has all perks except for the bad one. Or except for the good one, I mean. I'm voting for Paul, I guess. But basically, yo, what's good, Cholo? What's good, Logan? What's up, gaming? You need healer? We do, I believe. I don't think Fred is online. But basically, when I went to the, last time I went to the doctor, they said I needed to get, eardrops because I have a ton of earwax in my right ear. So it's been like a year since then, but I finally did it. And apparently, so you get drops and it melts the earwax and then it's supposed to drain out. Well, instead of draining out, at the moment it has melted, but it's melted from the roof and the side just into a wall inside my right ear. So I just have a wall of earwax just stuck in there. So I basically can't hear out of my right ear right now. So it's like if you stick a finger in your ear, it sounds the same as that, basically. So it's very odd. I'm only hearing out of my left ear since yesterday morning. So it's very wacky. Thankfully, I haven't had too many issues with getting dizzy and stuff. I was a little dizzy yesterday morning, but you know, if you mess with the inner ear, then that's what controls your brain, knowing where you are in space. So it can be a little wacky, but we're good at the moment. You know how long it takes to max foraging and is J-Drag worth at the moment? And is it possible to insta-mine mangrove? I believe you only need 300 sweep to do quote-unquote insta-mine on mangrove. I think that's the limit is 300 sweep for the fastest mine you can get on mangrove. But I don't know exactly how long it takes for foraging. Probably 40 hours. I don't know. Well, when I started foraging, I was foraging 50 already, so I don't know exactly how much overflow do I have. I mean, I got 200 mil overflow. So go to a doctor and get it out. Does that cost $1,000? I don't think it would be that much, but it would be a little bit. It would be a little bit. And it's not painful or anything, so it should drain out in the next couple of days, hopefully. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, if it gets painful, then I'll go to the doctor. But can you explain how did you handle crop milestones mentally? I'm doing them for 2 days right now, and I feel like I'm going insane. I mean, you have to have a second monitor. It's like you're just watching a show, and then you're doing crops on the side, basically. That's really what you got to do. Sorry, doing mining next, but foraging is so fun for me. I don't know why. Yeah, I enjoy foraging. I would just stick with whatever you're having fun with, honestly. Yo, what's good, Random? How's it going, bro? Let me do this. But what's crack-a-lack and how's it going, Voyage? What's good, cool? Why is bro half deaf? Basically, I have too much earwax in my right ear. And I got some drops that would melt it, and it was supposed to drain out, and it didn't drain out, so I just have a wall of earwax in my ear. Good times. Picture pack ain't looking like Furfsky Reborn. It's linked in the description. There's a bunch of different packs, including Furfsky Reborn. So it's not just that. Alright, we got Archer, we got Tank. What's good, fellas? So... okay. Well, there we go. Easy. But yeah, it's not painful or anything. It's just a little bit annoying. Is all. Still missing 2 shards. Just 1 shard now. We'll probably buy at least one of those shards today just so I can get some XP, because we are currently 99th in the ranking. So we've dropped a little bit. So it would be a good idea to get that spot back. I would like to stay top 100 today. I might have to turn the game audio up though. Honestly, I might have to do that. Just so I can hear when my spirit mask and stuff procs later on. That's the main thing I use to tell that. So I might have to do that. But we'll see. Using the one in the description, yep. So it's Furfsky Reborn's part of it, or whatever. I don't know if it's Reborn, but it's Furfsky. Some version of Furfsky. And then a bunch of other stuff. So like you can see the Ender Pearls definitely aren't Furfsky Reborn. But most of the other stuff is. Let's get this. Voila. Boom. Okay. I guess we'll just clear this. Let's see if I can clear and be fine. It is possible that doing all this ends up making me dizzy, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully I'm good. I probably should have tested that beforehand, but we'll see. On Hypermax foraging and also get into hunting, to be honest, try to find out how to make coins from it. That's the wrong direction. Here we go. Yeah, foraging on its own doesn't make a ton right now, which, I mean, they are adding, hopefully tomorrow we're getting an update that's adding a new attribute into trees. So tomorrow, I imagine foraging will make a lot of money, at the very least. But, who knows other than that? Who knows? I'm gonna go over here and deal with these shenanigans. Is the plan. Okay, we got somebody in here already. Never mind, we're chilling. Get my bestiary up real quick, because why not? Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. Haven't done this since Friday. So it's been 2 days since I did Dugan's. See how it goes. Please work on me, game. Thank you. That's in the wrong spot. Here we go. Yeet. Okay. Voila. Chilling. Very much chilling. Oh. Okay, we're good. Appreciate it, Ahmed. Thank you, bro. Let's get all these cleared out. Get rid of all this trash. Bing. Holy cow. So much going on. Sheesh. Alright. We're good. Let me swap boots. That's in the wrong place. Yeet. Alright. Looking good so far. Now for a second, what did you say about foraging tomorrow? So we should be getting an update tomorrow. I made a video about it. So we should be getting like Melody's harp fix and some other stuff tomorrow, which is pretty nice. Okay. Let me not throw real quick if that's all good. Okay. I heard it. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't bad at all. But yeah, Shellwise fix should be tomorrow as well. That's a big deal. Finally getting Shellwise fix. Absolutely mental it is. I should have leapt. I'm trolling. Okay, I'm very much trolling. Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doo-doo. Why do you do so much kata bestiary? Bestiary and class average 50 is the grind that we're working on. So more so for class average 50, because if I needed bestiary, I would realistically just do frag runs, that type of thing. But yeah, I made a video about it, and there's also a forums post with all the details. So it's pretty epic stuff. Pretty epic stuff. Let's do this. That's the wrong button. Here we go. Yo, what's good, replays? How's it going, bro? Having like sub 520 runs on average for the same party for like 2 hours drops nothing. Bruh. Half the F you good, bro. Basically, I have a ton of earwax in my ear, so I got some drops to help drain it, but it kind of just melted it into a wall. So it should drain over the next couple days. It's just since yesterday morning, I basically can't hear out of my right ear. That's the gist of what's going on. Fun times. For real, for real. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Trolling. Enchanted titanium. I got all titanium I need for 655 for 6 mil. Dang, that is kind of wild. When did that happen? Hey Kata, it's so boring. I don't mind Kata as long as I've got a good group to do it with who's not stressing me out. Sometimes I have groups that stress me out. But today we're chilling pretty good, so. At least so far. This is the first run of the day. We'll see what happens. But yeah. I really don't mind as long as runs aren't like 8 minutes long. If it doesn't bother me. I'd rather just not be stressed, to be honest. Boom. Yoink. Beyond in a week, bro, is offline for a week. What's going on, bro? Mods used for dungeons. All my mods are built into Bad Lion Client. But yeah. Do I need to pin something that says why I'm half deaf, chat? Can we get somebody to clip that and then I'll pin it? Alright, I'm gonna say it this time. Somebody clip it for me, if you don't mind. So basically, I went to the doctor's like a year ago at this point, and they said I needed to get like drops to melt the earwax that I have, because I have too much earwax. And so I finally got those drops like a year later, and it does melt the earwax, and it will eventually drain it, but for the time being it melted the earwax into like a wall inside my ear. So I'm kind of just deaf in my right ear for the most part. It's not like totally deaf. Like I can, it's basically like if you stuck a finger in your ear, you know? Like you just can't hear that well. Everything's like super duper muffled. So it's just a weird sensation. And it makes things interesting, to say the least. That should be it. There we go. But there we go. That's paid for that. It wasn't expensive. It was just like on Amazon. It wasn't like a prescription or anything. But yeah, I mean, it can take up to like 4 days or something. At least it says that on the bottle. And then we looked it up and it said it can take up to like 2 weeks. So we're going with 4 days. And then if that doesn't work out, I'm going to be probably going to the doctor. Probably what'll happen. All right. Appreciate you, Chilla. Have a great stream, man. Or not stream. Have a great day, man. English. I'm having a moment. Appreciate it, Pip. Yeah, it shouldn't be like I'm not in pain or anything. So it's just weird. It just feels weird. So it just started like yesterday morning. I put drops in like Saturday afternoon, I think, for the first time. But I might have goofed because I put them in Saturday night. And I think I probably should, like, I put them in and then I went to sleep. So the drops were still in my ear when I went to sleep. I probably should have not done that. Probably should have just, like, not let that sit for so long. That's probably where I goofed. But it's not, like, causing damage or anything. It's just awkward. Alright. I guess he's got that. Coolio. Let me get my super tank kills then. Boom. PB for F7? It's slower than my PB for M7, probably. I believe my PB for F7 was like 5 minutes and 40 seconds or something. 5:58, maybe. Something like that. My PB for M7 is like 5:38. Dude. But yeah. Honestly, I like when I was running F7, I was not trying that hard. So I mean, you know, there's not really that much of a point in learning like all the crazy stuff in F7. Which I mean, I think I was playing Archer at the time as well, so that's probably part of it. If I was playing a different class, I might would have gone through the trouble of learning more stuff, but Archer, it would have been just like learn early Enter 2, and that would have been it. To be honest. Okay, there we go. Yoink. See what we can do here. Well, it's gonna take a minute for titanium to forge. Yeah, it's a grind, dude. It is very much a grind. Do this. We swap helmet. There we go. Boom. Wait for it. There we go. Yeet. Alright. Dang, I got 3 clicks. Let me cook. Ew, flint arrow. Be gone. Disgusting. Disgusting. Boom, boom. Yoink. Okay. Oh, is bro bugged out? Okay. That's awkward. Alright. Going to Star Wars World? What? Is that like at Universal or something? Or not Universal, because that's a Disney thing now. But like, you know what I mean. That area. Florida. Yeah, it's at Disney. Like, wait a minute. Disney owns everything. Scaring me. I'm on the wrong pet. Good clutch. So he's at level 189 right now. We should get him to 190 the next couple runs. Should be good. I really need to start Caduceus feeding. Not even him, just a mosquito pet, actually. That might be what we do today if I can get away with that. I don't know. That might not be enough. Because he's at what? Yeah, he's at level 92, so I think even a couple Caduceus feeders wouldn't be enough for him. Going to the new Universal Park Epic Universe. Yo. Very nice. Let me just do this. Yeah, I don't know, for me personally, I probably wouldn't mind some of that stuff, but I don't really care for roller coasters, to be honest. Like, I can do it, but I don't enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? It stresses me out too much to be enjoyable. Boom, 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 and then we got red, gross. Get him. There we go. They have like old monsters like Frankenstein, Mario, and How to Train Your Dragon. They got Mario's an old monster now. What happened in the latest Mario Kart game that I didn't know about, bro? They had Dry Bones Mario. That is a character, isn't it? I don't even know. I feel like that's got to be a version of Mario at some point. In some game they added that, surely. Yeah, I'm just trolling, bro. I'm just trolling. I got you. LF handle. Second run, no handle. I think we're done for today, chat. I don't think we're dropping anything. Might be Jover. It might be rats. Actually drinking the potion before the gate opens? Whose mans is this? Alright, you have fun with that. Oh, okay, never mind. I regret everything. Boom, boom. Alright. I think J-Drag is worth a purchase at level 200. Not really. It's kinda overrated. I'm gonna be real. Like, it's a good pet, don't get me wrong. But at the moment, foraging makes, like, very little money. So it's, like, never gonna pay itself back with the current state of the game. It's just too much money. Let's do this. No way. Someone killed all the snipers. I'm molding. I am molding. Let me go down here. He's got that. Oh, never mind. I'll get this. Did Wait a minute. Ah, it was a helmet. Couldn't have been a chest plate. That too much to ask? Guess so. Unfortunate. Did I tell you I cut my eye? You did what now? Why? Hi there. What in the world is this room? This isn't Trinity, right? I don't think so. Chill. What in tarnation? Be up here? Yes, sir. There it is. Dude, all the 1x1s I've been finding recently, I just, like, I don't know where the chest is, but I feel like they're not too hard to figure out, to be honest. Or maybe I'm smart. Nah, they're just easy, for sure. At 15 build purse, I'm considering just buying a Jade Dragon. 15 build purse is kind of crazy at level 200, I won't lie. But if you ever decide to get into combat, that might cover some of it. Thing is, combat's so expensive. It's super duper expensive. And it makes a lot of money. That's the thing about combat. Combat makes money. Foraging really does not at the moment. Is the predicament. Alright. What we missing up in here? We got that. I'm gonna go here. Oh boy, we're having fun in this section, I can see. Wait, did we get 2 rare 1x1s in this? What the crud? Wait, is this Trinity? Hold up. There's rails. I know there's rails in Trinity's room. I don't think it is, though. I don't see her. Hold up. Can I, like, edit my GUI here? That's too big. Get out of my way. Fun times for real. Yo, what's good? NXL, or NXSL. There we go. We are currently going for class average 50 at some point. What is going on? Why haven't we gone yet? Okay, there we go. But as for today, we're just trying to get a couple runs in. Hopefully make some money so I can afford to buy a little bit of SkyBlock XP. Would be nice. But whatever happens, happens. We might hit... I don't think we're hitting 518 today. Might get... At least, I want to get at least 1 XP, though, because I'm starting to drop down the leaderboard a little bit. Yo, what's good in this shorts, chat? How we doing? Boom, boom. Do this. Slayers make a heap. I feel like Slayers by themselves, unless you do a ton of them, most of the time, they don't make a bunch of money. Except for, like, E-Man's decent, and Blaze is super duper good. But, cook them all. Alright, that'll do. Boots. Clear out a little bit of space here and there. Boom. Oh. Yes. Break it with the Bonzo staff. Big brain. Let me cook, chat. I'm coming up with new tech right now. Yo. Oh, the crud. They are trolling me up in here. Game is trolling me. Alright. Yeet. Boom, boom, boom. Got that. The cookage. The grinding, I'm on vacation now, so I can't grind dungeons in France. Dang. Of all the places to go, we went to France? Nah, I feel like Paris would be cool. For sure. But I thought everybody hates France. Thought that was the whole deal. Yo, chill. Give me a resource pack for 1.21.5. I don't use a resource pack in 1.21. Hello. Okay. I just use vanilla. I feel like it looks great in vanilla. But I know that Furfsky does have a version of in 1.21. Real, we're cooking. We do be cooking. How you doing, TPS? Hope you're having a good one, bro. Toy Car has a 1.21 as well. It's pretty good. Okay. I subbed. I appreciate it, dude. Let's go again, boys. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. We are closing on 30K subs for that red name. I'm in the Alps with the big mountains. That would be cool too. That would also be pretty cool. Like, I've been to the Smoky Mountains in North Carolina. It's pretty epic stuff. Smoky Mountain Parkway is super sick. We went to one place one time and it was like we were above the clouds and you could look down and see like just a wave of clouds. It was like an ocean of clouds. It was super cool. Let's do this. I think that was, I want to say that, I think that was on our way to Nashville. Can't remember if we stopped there or not. Maybe not. Alright, chat, we need a mage. Yo, Flame, what you up to right now? How's it going? Although we are getting an 8-minute run right now. That is not good. Are we trolling? I hope somebody was AFK. Somebody better have been AFK. Uh-oh. Not good times, Grooms. I think purple, red, what was it? I don't even remember. I don't even remember what we got. Recom, okay. Yoink. The roots. Oh dear. Can we not throw for Super Tank Bestiary? Pretty please. Yeet. What? Oh crap. Oh crap. D-list. I do have this set for, okay. Why is it looking for M1? When did I ever do that? That's so odd. I don't know when that happened. Anyways. It sounds familiar in X, but I'm not totally sure. I can't like picture it, but it does sound familiar. Yeah, it was main YouTube chat, true though. Boom, 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 boom. Purple, orange, close enough. Yo, Solny with the sub, appreciate it, man. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to smash that sub button. We are closing in on 30K subs for that red name. We're getting close. We are getting close. How am I looking on Kismet's? All right, chat. If Flame joins up, I need someone to not be killing Super Tank zombies. Going out of their way to kill Super Tank zombies. Okay, we got a mage. It's probably still gonna happen. I'm gonna be real. I imagine. People don't listen to me, so. 4.8, I'm imagining kilometers high. That is kind of wild. I mean, man, I cut my eye because I have cool scar now. Was it like above or how close to your eye is this? Bro out here trying to look like Scar from Lion King. Is that what we're doing? It was good Nitro. How you doing today, bro? Boom. Yoink. Do 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 do. What's still alive? Who jumped? What's going on? You. Piece of trash. Zombie commanders, am I right, chat? SMH. You know what's good is I haven't had to clear trap room yet, and I'm kind of pogging at this information. Da-doots, 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 da-doots. Okay. Kill the bat. It's across my eye. And then he does an anime reference. No comprendo, bro. I don't speak weeb. Apologies. Chill. Let me get these. There we go. Bro's gonna look like the final boss. Let's see. Who's got, like, a cut across their eye in Elden Ring? Because that I would understand. It's not like Moog, right? Like a horn didn't grow into your eye. That would be kind of awkward. That would be pretty awkward. I won't lie. Bing, bing. All right, dude. Mean, I'm sorry. I regret my actions. I apologize. Yoink. Yoink. And then we do this. Nice. Okay. Not nice. I mean, not even close. Not even close. Ding, 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 ding. Killing me, man. My fault, bro. My fault. My bad, coach. The biggest mountain in the Alps? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Didoots. Alright. Come on now. Come on now. Alright, let's... Nope, that was fine. How would you change that? You bozo. Alright, we're good. I need to chill. I don't know who has a scar in Elden Ring. Does Radagon on like his left eye? Or is just, I think the left side of his face is just straight up missing. I don't think that counts. Melina. Melina kind of got a scar. Loki. Or do we count Mesmer when he just takes his eye out? So that would be kind of awkward. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay. Oy. Cause yeah, Ronnie doesn't have one. She's just got like an extra head, just chilling. Couple extra arms. No scar though. What else? Ah. Yay. I'll just send you the reference. Alright. Think power's about to go out? That's not good. That is not good. That's what we call bad. When did this get in my inventory? That trash out of here. Yeet. Welcome back, sir. How you doing today, bro? I still, unfortunately, I think that's Hebrew. I cannot read Hebrew. That'd be cool. Should learn how to do that in my totally free time that I have. That would be a fire thing to learn. Imagine I just pull up to church with a Bible written in Hebrew. Like, you guys use translations? L? It is Hebrew? Okay, cool. I can basically read Hebrew. I can tell what symbols are Hebrew. So I can basically read Hebrew, right? Basically right there. Basically right there. Why are you half deaf? So I have a ton of earwax, basically, and I got some eardrops. I was supposed to melt it and drain it. It did melt it, but apparently it takes a couple days to drain, and so it's kind of just sitting in my ear as a wall right now. So I can't hear out of my right ear. Hardly at all. It's like if you stuck a finger in your ear. It sounds the same way. Very, very awkward. It's not painful, thankfully, but yeah, it's just annoying. So haven't had to turn game audio up yet, which is good. I can still hear that pretty well. I might have to turn the game audio up at some point though, so I can make sure I hear whenever my spirit mask procs in I4. That would be kind of awkward if I missed that. Cooked. Yo, a Midas jewel. So much money. A whole 1 coin. We're cooking. I think that's the first one of those I've ever dropped though, actually, and I have that bestiary maxed. That's kind of crazy. That's a little bit crazy. Had the same exact thing. Just got my hearing back today. Dang. How long did you have it? Thought those drops didn't do anything, but it took 2 days. Okay, got you. Okay, 2 days isn't too bad then. I can live with that. Because, yeah, I mean, today's day 2. Because it started yesterday morning. I put the drops in Saturday night. And then I woke up and it had, like, melted into a wall. So I'm just kind of stuck here. But what are the odds, dude? I feel like nobody I know has had this issue. And what are the odds that we're having the issue within like 2 days of each other? That's crazy. Don't you dare call me a weeb. My fault. My fault. Should I just call him weeb plays? Thoughts instead of replays? Is that the strat, chat? I feel like that's a good. Maybe not, maybe not. I've like 4 before, thought it would go away, but wait for it. Boom, boom. One night I could sleep because I got pain, and next day I got the drops. Yeah, thankfully I haven't had any pain. It's just like sometimes I would just feel like I had something in my ear. Like I could hear just fine, but it just felt like there was like water stuck in my ear or something. Like there wasn't, but it would just feel like that. It's like I should get these drops probably. But yeah, it's a little rough. It's a little rough. So we have like, you know, the tool the doctors use to like look in your ears. We have one of those. And my dad had like, he went fishing. So I had my mom look in my ear. She looked for like half a second and then she was like, nope. Nope. Too gross. I feel like earwax isn't that gross. But okay. Rose said wilted rose and then posted a wilted rose. That's crazy. Let's not die here, please. Chat, it might be Jover. Nope. I'm just that good. Real. I'm gonna die next run. I'm calling it. Alright, chat. No I4 next run. I'm calling it right now. It's probably gonna happen. Oh, where am I? Here we are. Yoink. Beautiful. Let me stop trolling. There we go. Got this right. Yes, we did. Beautiful. Sleep on your side? Yeah. Like, usually I'll fall asleep on, like, my left side, and then I'll wake up on my right side. It's usually what happens. Yo, what's good, Live It? How's it going, bro? Can you slot bind a spirit mask to the helmet slot? You can, but it has to be in your hotbar. It's gonna work like that. So, it's not really worth doing for me. Back in SkyBlock after 2-week break vacation. Super downtime. Downtime is real. Pretty decent learning LCM. Yo. That's nice. Being rich enough to learn LCM is super nice. Listen to Barbie Girl after your ear heals for an hour. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't know what I'd be doing in my sleep because I sleep in my covers and everything are neat and I wake up and half of it's off my bed. Goodness, bro be just like fighting his demons in his sleep straight up. Yeah, my brother, like when we went on vacation when I was younger, we would have to sleep in the same bed because we'd get like, you know, those 2-bed hotel rooms. So my parents would have one bed, me and my brother would have the other bed. And he kicks in his sleep, guys. He kicks in his sleep. It's not fun. Not enjoyable for me personally. But, you know, you kick him back a few times and eventually he wakes up. Thing is, he kicks me while he's sleeping, so he doesn't get to enjoy it. I got to kick him while I was awake. So I got to enjoy it. You know. That's the copium I used to say that I was winning that battle right there. That was the copium. Recon, yay. Run it back. Wow, we got a sub 8-minute run. Are we cooking? Go to sleep with covers, wake up without them. I usually end up under the covers, but sometimes like I'll wake up and like my feet are sticking out. Why is bro half deaf? Basically, I have a wall of earwax in my ear. My right ear. So it's like, you know what it sounds like when you stick a finger in your ear or something? Or like earplugs? That's what I'm hearing right now out of my right ear. Can I go? Rude. Am I right? Okay, let me stop trolling. Let me stop trolling. That's a new one. I've never done that before. That works though. That does work. Okay, he's getting that. I'll get this. But yeah. You got all the drops from Trench T5? No, I'm waiting until they enable the RNG meter. And then I'm gonna do a big stream where we drop the Primordial Eye. That is the plan. But until that happens, I'm just kind of stuck here waiting for it. Stuck in Dugans. But hopefully they do the patch tomorrow with like Melody's harp and stuff. And then I can and hopefully with that patch they enable the RNG meter and then I can do that. That would be nice. My brother would steal the blanket. Apparently my mom does that. So my dad never has any covers. I feel like that's just a stereotype though. That like most women do that. They just steal all the covers. 07s. Boom, boom, boom. Let me in. Thank you. Might be going insane. Uh-oh. That's not good. Got the Primordial Eye at 290 bosses. Bruh. I've done like 500 and I haven't dropped it. What am I doing? I'm getting this. And then we still got a room that's not cleared. Are we trolling? In the big 2025? Chat, we're on a minute. We're on 2.5 minutes. And we don't have A. Okay, now we got it. Or, I mean, we don't have S. We did have A. We did not have S. Let's see some of that higher or lower. We should be chilling. Okay, we got Blaze done. All right, now we're good. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why, repeat after me, clear before secrets. That's why. Right there. Give me. Did-do. No, I have Maxor boots. Did-do-do-do. Yay. Yeah, 90% on melodies is gonna be great. What class should I run and what gear do I need? Trying to get into M7. What kata level are you? Because that depends on what class you can do. But generally, people will start off as either healer or tank. Tank's a lot easier, but you need higher kata level for it. 39? Yeah, no. You're too early, man. Way too early. Some people can do healer at low kata levels, but that's generally when it's their second account and they've already learned it. But you usually cannot run M7 until kata 46. That is generally how that goes. Boom. But yeah, it's just they do too much damage. Mobs in M7 do way too much damage. Boom. 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 Leap. Not even close. We're good. Gear for M3 and M5. Main thing is get a Terminator, and then you can play like 90% of the classes. 80%, I guess, because usually you don't want to be using a term as mage. But every other class, as long as you have a Terminator and, like, you know, Master Stars on your Necron armor, you'll be fine. One, two, three, four, five, six. Beautiful. Other than mage, exactly. Midas sword for mage goes crazy. Doot doot. Yay! All right. Like the thing that shows your drops in dungeons. Like this thing at the top of my screen here. I think that's just like stats in like that's the name of the mod in Badline. I think that's the name of it. Have to use Necron boots as well for tanking. I mean, I use Maxor boots. Either one, really. Just as long as you get 400% speed while using it, that's what really matters. Or M7 Comp Claymore, Midas sword better. So 2% buff for having to get 100 mil gold and having to pay 300 mil more. True, but it is also going to be better outside of dungeons, is the thing. So if you're only going to use it in dungeons, then sure, Claymore's fine. But outside of dungeons, if you're not killing an end mob, Claymore is going to be way worse than Midas sword. Dang. It took forever to give me my like speed decrease there. It was kind of wild. I was birds leap before the relics because, I mean, they don't really need me up there. It's just easier for me to have a second. Boom. Yeet. It's one less person the healer has to wait for before they turn around later on. You know? But yeah, it's not even about just the dungeons thing. It's just like, again, like you use Ender Dragon for this with, like, if you do Claymore, you use Ender Dragon because Ender Dragon gives extra damage against end mobs. If you use Midas sword, you use G-Drag, and generally outside of all other things you're going to be using G-Drag. And if it's not an end mob, then Midas sword is going to be way better than Claymore. So in this scenario, they're very close, but when it comes to Svens, Midas sword is going to be stronger. When it comes to tarantulas, whatever else you're trying to kill, Midas sword will be better. Okay. Tempted to reroll that because of the wither boots, but I'll let it slide. Oh, yo, what's good, Sidesh? How's it going, bro? What sword should I get out of dungeons? I'm a Juju non right now. People recommend against gems. Or you mean like against giant sword? Is that because like giant sword is probably your best option, realistically, most of the time. But I mean, if you're a Juju non right now, it might be a little early to go for that. Like if you don't have at least a livid dagger, I would get that right now. But the thing is, giant sword is very nice. It's just you don't use melee for that much. That's the real issue. As long as you've got a Juju, you know, you're gonna be fine in dungeons and other stuff. It's just the one problem of you don't use melee weapons for like hardly anything at this point. It's like you use it for Sven, like non-Slayer melee weapons. I mean, you'll use it for Sven, you'll use it for Tarantula Slayer, and that is honestly about it. Remember when I said clear before secrets earlier? Yeah, don't do what I'm doing right now. I just need the sniper kills. That's my defense. Okay. SkyBlock XP. That's my reason. Bing. Yeet. Okay. Hold up. All right. Chill. It's locked. Of course it's locked. Why wouldn't it be locked? Why wouldn't it be locked? More sniper kills, though. I'm actually kind of close to another sniper level, to be honest. Although I can't hear the game at all right now. There we go. Hype for mage or general Estrella for dungeons. Yeah, I would usually just... I recommend Estrella, because, like, hype deals slightly more damage, sure. But... generally that defense is going to be a lot more worth it, because most of the time, even in the late game, or especially in the late game, I guess, you don't use hype for anything except for healing. So having that extra defense while you're healing is nice. It's just nice. Yay. Go on Forge? No. I refuse. Get an out and split, get a term. That's valid. That is valid. Chill. But yeah, generally, I just recommend Estrella. Estrella is nice. It's just nice, which I've never used a hype, to be fair. I don't think I even tested it when I swapped them all around for museum. But maybe I did, and it was like 0.7% more damage real. Okay, I'm trolling. Yeet. Let me in. Dude, thank you. Holy. Stressing me out. Guess it's fine, because they missed first crush, so we're chilling. Oh, boom, boom. Do this. Come on, work with me, game. Oh, wow. That was really nice. What the heck? Relax. 1,600 Kismets is like 3.5 billion. That is a lot of coins, but I don't know. I guess handles aren't worth that much anyways, actually. I'm gonna say 4 handles. You know, my next 400 runs, I'll have enough money for that. But even then, I'll still probably, I'll have plenty of money. Plenty. I'm gonna have like 3 years worth of booster cookie by the time I'm done with this, straight up. I probably, like, once I'm done with dungeons, I probably will not be buying booster cookies for like anything. For a hot minute. I don't know. It is still profit to buy booster cookies. So maybe. How much magic power do you have? I have 1865. I think is the number now. I believe that's correct. Should I mine till term and get good magic power, or should I mine till hype and term and literally everything I need? I would get term and 1k magic power, and then a G-drag, and then hype. That's what I would do. But mine till term and good magic power, then you can start doing master mode if you want to, and then make the money for G-drag from that. Yeah, term and MP is generally going to be more worth it. Just lets you do money methods that are goated. Whereas term and hype with no MP is gonna just suck. Pretty much. Drinking potion next run, I do need to do that. Did I not drink one this run? I don't even know. Yeah, I drank one this run. So, Bang, boom. Okay. Get him. Not that bad. Farm to term, hype, and G-drag. Yeah, it's not too bad. But I mean, you definitely want magical power with it, for sure. But it doesn't take too long to do. Would you ever make a short just showing how to use the hotbar wardrobe swapping with bad line? I can't tell if I'm just goofy, but don't get how it works and how I'm supposed to set it up. This hotbar wardrobe slot. So if I was gonna do, you know, like this here, I just put the helmet here and then I can shift click it on and off. That's the gist. Did I have the wrong helmet on that whole time? Because that would be kind of awkward. All right, we're good. Oh, if I'm heroic, how do you want me to be to play with you? It's gonna depend. Usually I would prefer cat of 50. Most of the time. Just because if you're cat of 50 playing healer in M7, usually that means you've got a couple hundred runs under your belt. So you're a little more experienced. We're not gonna have issues too much. That's usually what I prefer. Bam. Chillax. But I mean, if I'm sitting in Party Finder for 10-15 minutes and nobody's joined, then I'll make the number a little bit lower, like 49, 48. But yeah. Doo-doo-doo-doo. But if you bind when it's chilling in inventory, it doesn't work. It is hotbar only. So I can't do this. That doesn't work. Yoink. And if I'm funny, then no. I do not party with funny healers. That's not how we roll. Why did I do it that way? Yoink. Do 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 do. Okay. Let me in. Let me in. There we go. Let's go. First try. Bang. Kill the prince. Prince is dead. Doot, doot, doot. Oh, crap. Thank you, equipment, for working. Boom. Okay. Swap boots. Doot. Oh, crap. Me down. Or don't. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Ah! I'm stuck. Ah. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, we're good. Maybe. There we go. Alright, should be good. No issues. For real, for real. I've never missed a dig down in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. Someone delete the VOD. Someone delete the VOD. This is unacceptable.
As a child, I yearned for the
Yoink. Do. To M3 party me if I was Terror Arch. Oh goodness. That is kind of wild. Good. I would never play M3 anyways, so. Personally, that's my take. Yoink. Someone says restart moment. It's all good. Let's go to Emma. Why are you half deaf today? I basically have a wall of earwax stuck in my ear. So my right ear, I'm basically deaf. Good times. M3 in the big 25. Real. Used to Terror Arch a lot. That is crazy. I know there's some memes with that right now. With mosquito bow shenanigans. But I think it's all just troll. Best part was my DPS was good. Yeah, I mean, Terror is good. It's just, you die instantly. It's the only problem. 1, 2. Gotta love melodies. Sorry, looks really good to me, but Scylla's interesting. Yeah, Scylla's interesting. Bro got DC'd. Yoink. But I don't know. Scylla's cool if you're a massive user, I guess. But everywhere else, kind of meh. Do you need Spirit Mask for I4 consistently without dying? Pretty much, yeah. It's not even just a skill thing. Like, even if there wasn't lag in the game, I probably would still need it a few times. I've done it without it before, or like without Bonzo Mask, you know. You can go with just 2 revives. But it's just, if the server lags at all during I4, then you're not shooting arrows and it's taking time away, so you probably are gonna die. If you just do 2, when that happens especially. But yeah, I mean, I can usually hit without one of my revives, like 1 out of 5 times, something like that. But, are we trolling? It's crazy. Pain. Did I not sit far enough back for arrow stack or something? Appreciate it, Emma. Okay. Let's try this again. That was better. If I had Spring Boots, I could I4 because my co-op has a mask. Do you have a Phoenix Pet too? But yeah, you don't have to have Spring Boots. You can do the chest lava bounce is an option. Yoink. Hey, recom out of the obby chest. That never happens. Or Jerry Sheen, that works too. Or are you trolling for the memes, for the content? That's the wrong thing. Let's do that. Much better. Oh dear. I'm going this way because there's a sniper. Let's go. Sniper, no sniping. I think we got like, just gonna do that because memes. I think we've got like a couple hundred sniper kills left for our next level. Less than 200, I believe, for our next sniper level. Which is pretty nice. But still good. Not gonna happen today, most likely. Unless I start getting 10 snipers a run or something. That's not happening. We all know that's not happening. Even 5 snipers a run would be kind of crazy. There fell. There's always a fell. It's always a fell, man. Giant Sword, Fell Thorn, or Shadow Fury? Giant Sword, I would say, is better than those options. Shadow Fury's cool. Got some extra shenanigans you used to be able to do with that. And bomb defuse. 07's bomb defuse. I'm so glad that's not in the game anymore. Holy. Thing was so annoying. Has made dungeons so much more fun. Not having that. Straight up. Yoink. Because that skip. I was so bad at that skip. So bad at that skip. It was not good. It was not a good look. Fuse is fun. Can we ban this guy? I swear. 90% of this man's takes infuriate me. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Anytime I say something, bro's like, no, actually, the opposite. I swear, bro. I swears. We got that. Okay, so someone probably already killed the snipers. Most likely. But just in case. Yeah, they did. Alright. Bat over here. There it is. Are we good? Should be good. Fuse was easier than waterboard. Interesting. Interesting take. Whee! Forums hates giant sword, get bouquet of lies. Oh goodness. I mean, it's definitely a cheaper option. But realistically, you don't need a melee weapon that's that good for a while. If you already have a Juju, then I'm fine with people getting giant sword. It's just whenever you go for giant sword before Juju, that's when it's like, ew. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? You know? That's cool. Love when that happens. That's cool, man. Very cool. Very, very cool. We have 3 pets for rod swap because that's awesome, man. That's great. Yep, this is wonderful. We are having a moment of all time. Rip my i4, dude. Epic. Epic pro gamer moves. I guess I'll do Black Cat. It's fine. But we run Black Cat for terminals, so we can get 500% speed. We use G-drag whenever we need knockback resistance, and for clear, it's better damage. And we use Phoenix Pet for I4. That's the strats. All right. Yay. All right, they got that. Ew, arrows. Be gone. You know what? It might actually be a not bad idea to just have my inventory full at all times. Then I don't have to worry about stupid flint arrows appearing in my inventory. It's kind of nice. All right. Let's try this trash. No KB, please. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. What arrows are you using? I'm using bouncy arrows. My man, I didn't touch the Juju till after I got a turn. Fair enough. That's just a flex right there. Where am I supposed to go? What is this spawn point? Get me out of here. Whee! Oh. Flew too close to the sun. So dumb flint arrows don't get deleted. Yeah, they're kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. But yeah, the 3 pets for rod swap, that is if you do pet exceptions. So this is like, you know, if I have a black cat pet equipped, it will not equip that. You know, that type of thing. Then again, I also killed a T1 Void Gloom to get me to E-Man 7. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This poor man. This poor man said he should keep his inventory full. Immediately cleans out his inventory. That's me. Yay. Just gonna pop a couple of those. That should hold me over for a little bit. Yo, it's good battle. It's going pretty good. How you doing today, bro? No drops yet. I mean, we got a couple recoms, but other than that, nothing. Yeah, T4 Void Glooms are fun. They're pretty cool. I really like Rev Slayer because it's just mindless left clicking. And then you get rich. Occasionally. Very, very rarely, actually, but sometimes. Wow, let's go. Could have just posted that in the chat. Go crazy. Everybody got 0 rooms cleared and 0 secrets because my game bugged out and I got DC'd. Good times here. Yeah, let me snag some of these. Slurp. Alright. Let's go over here. Get him. Merked. Cooked. Alright. Fun. 2 mobs in that room. Took forever to clear, for real, for real. Let me go. Let me go. Heard people say giant sword isn't worth unless you have a certain amount of strength. I don't know if... I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. I doubt it. Beam. Like, of course, it's going to be better with more strength, but, like, I don't think if you have less strength that it's going to make, like, Shadow Fury a better weapon than Giant Sword, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, the more strength, the better. But even at lower strength levels, it's still going to be better than Shadow Fury. Know what I'm saying? So when you get carries before, you should have the item in progression. True. True. And that's why we don't get carries. The only time I would say it's okay to get a carry is if you hate dungeons, but you want a Claymore. And even then, Claymore's worse than Midas Sword, so there's not really even that much of a point to get that carry. Realistically. Why did I get that chest? Or that lever? I don't know why. My autopilot just was like, you know what? You're getting this chest for some reason. I was like, okay. SMH, that's not what I was really supposed to do right there, but whatever. Here, I'll grab this. Yoink. That'll do it. Come on. Do. Yoink. Price Claymore right now? That is a good question. Last I saw, it was like 180 mil or something. Maybe it was 170, something like that. It's actually profit from dungeons for once, which is a Christmas miracle. But yeah, carries, I don't recommend getting carries generally. Again, you can if you really, really want to Claymore, but you really shouldn't want to Claymore because Midas Sword better in literally every scenario at this point, so. Chill. That should do it. Alright. Yoink. Claymore's just a giant sword with slightly more strength. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I4. Was that the run after I said I wasn't hitting I4 the next time? Because that would be kind of crazy if that timing worked out like that. That would be a little bit insane. I don't think it was. Maybe, though. Literally got DC'd. The only way I missed that I-4 last run. Boom. Nice. Like, what's with the connection resets, man? What's the dealio? Do you have 7 RNG meter at 0? Should be close to it. If it's not, it's got like, you know, 1 run over or something. Do. Probably a bad time to check it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. RNG. Oh my goodness. Yoink. Yeah, it's got 300 score. So that's from when I claimed my handle. How do you make ghost pick so fast? Maybe it's just me having delay for inventory open. How does that happen? That's like a client side thing when your inventory opens. Should be. I don't know. Oh, can I have your handle luck? I need a hype still, bruh. You can borrow it after this stream, I guess. I'll let you use it for a little bit. Is Claymore better outside of dungeons than Midas? Nope. It is not. It's not better in dungeons. It's not better outside. Do. As long as you have a G-drag. If you don't have a G-drag, then Claymore might be better. But as long as you have a G-drag, Midas is going to be better. Cooked. Yeah, OFA is terrible now. It is bad. It deals less damage than T6 enchants, and you don't get looting. So it's big L's. Only time you want to use OFA is on Emerald Blade when you're trying to figure out how much damage you need for Pandora's Box Challenge. It's the only time. Level 448 with no hype, that is kind of insane. That is a little bit crazy. It's downtime for potions. Okay. Dang, bro got 22 secrets. Let him cook. Holy. Let him cook. It was good MSG. How's it going, bro? Do you know why prices are going down? For what? For handle would be because of like the attributes that they made that make prices go down. But I feel like things have been pretty steady with like what's it called? Pretty steady with cookies and that type of thing. Like they've been pretty steady, the same price, about 10 mil for a while now. I don't really buy much else regularly though. I haven't played SkyBlock this week, not gonna lie, just hang out here for the good vibes. Hey, let's go. I appreciated it. Let's go in here. Yoink. Bing, bing. Do we think Warden, Helm, Fire, Crimson, and an Atom Split with like 700 magic power is good enough for Q4s? Should be solid, yeah. I would think so. Let me go here. Okay. Right here. Sniper, no snipe. But it's gonna depend a little bit. I mean, with the Atom Split, you should definitely be alright, I would think. Maybe it might depend on what pet you use a little bit. But Atom Split should be fine. But yeah, attributes made RNG drops, like pretty much all of them, a lot easier to get your hands on. So that does change things up a little bit. Boom. But yeah, most RNG drops are just cheaper now. But generally other things are going to be similar price. It's not that I don't know. It's like RNG drops are cheaper, but attributes added in a whole new slew of things to buy. You know? So the price of attributes and RNG drops nowadays is about the same price as just RNG drops used to be. Generally around there. I don't know. It's probably still more expensive, actually. Yeah, attributes. Because I think all attributes combined is 3 bill plus. We're both going for the same stuff. Good times. Yoink. Ooh. Carpet didn't boot me. Let's go. Feels good, mans. Nice. For this. But yeah, again, boys, if y'all enjoying the stream, make sure to check it, or make sure to subscribe, English. Drop a like. And if you're enjoying the background music, make sure to check that out with links in the description. I'll appreciate it, fellas. I write all the background music, if y'all didn't know. I was actually working on a song on Saturday. And then I woke up half deaf on Sunday, so I kind of figure I probably should wait till that gets fixed before I finish. You know? But hopefully it doesn't take us too long. Yoink. Okay. Yoink. Okay. Yoink. First try. Oi. Work with me. Work with me. Thank you. First try. Did Yay. Used to watch streams a few months ago. Quit the game due to college and getting back in. I have 3.4 bill net worth. Should I get into foraging, mining, farming at 49? I mean, you can keep grinding. Farming isn't a bad idea. Good night. That was the fastest I4 I've ever seen. Holy cow. That was hot. But farming would be probably more consistent if you're in the early game stage still. Like if you have less than a bill net worth, I would stick with farming. Maybe even if you have less than 2 bill. And then once you get, you know, a decent chunk of coins in your purse to spend, you can go for mining. But foraging is fun to do if you're just looking for something fun, but it doesn't make that much money. But if you enjoy it enough, you know, anything makes money if you enjoy it enough because you'll do it more. Whereas, you know, if you hate farming, then you're only going to do it for like maybe an hour or two a day. Whereas if you enjoy foraging and do that for like 3-4 hours a day or something like that, you know, it just depends person to person. This is just theoretical times. But you'll do it more, so you'll end up making more. It's usually how that goes. Why are you half deaf? So I have a ridiculous amount of earwax in my right ear, so I got some drops to like melt it and drain it. So they've melted it into a wall, and it hasn't drained yet. So I've just got a wall of earwax in my ear right now. It's a good time. Beethoven moment, real. Rush a whole new song and call it deaf? Yeah, just not hear it at all. Everything is going to be in different key. It'll be great. It's going to be beautiful. Been doing good, to be real. Been really concentrating on myself past couple weeks. How are you? Doing good, dude. I have been thinking about changing up some schedule stuff. So, what we might do moving forward, you know, I've been missing a lot of the Saturday streams, and that's definitely not great. But it would be good if I could, you know, do some streams over the weekend. So what we might start doing, we'll just test it out and see how it goes. Might start doing some afternoon streams on Saturdays and Sundays. And taking off on like Thursdays and Fridays or Wednesdays and Thursdays. One of those will be my weekend. Something like that is what I'm thinking. Because missing out on weekends is definitely not the most ideal strategy, I don't think, as a streamer. So we might start doing that instead. All right. I'm out of Kismet. Right. But yeah, basically I just got a wall of earwax in my right ear, so I just can't hear out of it. Like, at all. Super duper muffled. But let me go back here. Alright, appreciate the runs, fellas. Nice. Let me re-roll this. What do we got? Trash. Feels bad, man. Alright, what are we missing right now? We are looking for mage and tank. But yeah, might do some afternoon streams on the weekends. Do. Yeah, that is illegal alone. Can't do that, man. That is what we call IRL trading. And that will get you banned. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. And then we got this. How much weather boots going for right now? They are currently 1.2. 1.25. Not 3.5. 2.5. There we go. Beautiful. Heard bro was doing some Tai Chi on Saturday. I did. A little bit. It was like we used some Tai Chi-esque stuff for some self-defense things. It was pretty cool. It was so, like, it was very interesting. Like, the way that some things were described, like we would describe it differently in the martial arts that I do. But it kind of like broke my brain to hear how differently it's described in other arts. It was very cool. But yeah, we might start doing afternoon streams on Saturdays and Sundays and foregoing the streams on Wednesdays and Thursdays. It's going to depend, because sometimes, you know, if there's an update on Tuesday, I'm probably going to want to do that. So I may end up just not streaming on Thursdays, Fridays is more likely, because I can still get in a stream on Wednesdays that way, after, like, right after updates, you know. But yes, I do martial arts. I do Taekwondo, Hapkido, Filipino. I'm starting back at Jiu-Jitsu. And I might go to boxing tonight. It'll be weird, but I might do it. It'll be weird because I can't hear. Can't hear the punches coming. But yeah. Chimera 5 Claymore is build cheaper than Crash, which makes it a significantly cheaper option. Wait, what are we talking about right now? Who to what now? Best way to make 40+ mil an hour without tungsten umber? This is a good question. This is a good question. I mean, even just mineshaft, like Jasper mining, if you're gonna do, like, get a Jasper route would be good. But 40+ mil an hour is hard to make. It's hard to make. Yo, what's good, Slayer? Basically, I have a wall of earwax in my right ear. So it's basically like if I stuck a finger in my ear. That's what I hear all the time right now. So I'm just waiting for that. I've got some drops that are supposed to help it, like, drain a bit. But hopefully that happens soon. Why? Just because I have a ton of earwax in my ear. That's just how it is. What did bro get last shin? Did bro finally get an artifact of control? Yo. I did high school wrestling, yep. And I do jiu-jitsu and arm wrestling now. Yeah, I'm getting back into jiu-jitsu. How'd you guess it? Let's go, GG. But yeah, I didn't do jiu-jitsu for a couple years there. It was just there wasn't, like, a school too close, which this school we're going to now is going to be, like, it's a 30-minute drive or so. So it takes a little bit to get to, but my brother's going to be teaching. So he's learning, we're both learning, like, same thing. So if he's out of town, then I can teach it, kind of thing. All right, so there we go. We got a tank. Refresh. But yeah. Are you gonna get 2 clover helmets? You'll be lucky if I get 1. Be lucky if I get a single one. Am I able to join the guild now? What's your skyblock level? Kinda, I mean, I usually wait a little bit because you've been in here for like a week or 2 now. But like, I try to wait a little longer than that. Just see if people are really active. You know what I'm saying? Do. 150. If you're still active in the chat by the time you get to 240 or 200, somewhere around there, then I'll probably get you an invite. Okay. Well then. 420 rank is crazy. What in the world? Ah, gosh, I was like, holy. Who's got a 429 and M7? Is my man legit? What party? What in the world? Definitely wasn't with a legit party when that happened. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ah, I gotcha, Emma. Yeah, Fred was in stream for ages before he got an invite. Gotta remember I got ratted a month ago and got banned for a month though. Yeah, fair enough. But like, again, it's more of being active in the stream. Because 1 week, 2 weeks is not that long. Again, I appreciate it very much. And I hope you keep doing it. But, you know, I've had plenty of people that like come in and are active for 2 weeks and then I never see them again. So I kind of want to make sure, you know, I kind of just put the rec a little higher than that. Yeah, the others weren't legit. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a little bit of sense. Let's sell this. Boom, boom. 3 mil. All right. Teaser video will be good. It's wild, Emma. Yeah, I don't really use Q-tips, which might be why my earwax is built up so much, but they say that you shouldn't use Q-tips because that makes it worse. You know? High attributes, you still got a max? Just 1. I only got 1 left. So we're getting there. Very, very close. Have 1 coin. If you go to the hub and you break a single piece of wheat, you will get more than a single coin. Boom. Super crazy money method. More than 1 coin per hour. It's kind of crazy. Did-oo. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, this song sounds so weird with 1 ear. I forgot how much I made it pan. So this song, like, it pans a bunch. So there's like, it's like some of the instruments are going around in a circle around your head. So it sounds weird if you listen to it with 1 ear. Any advice for bazaar flipping? Make money. That's all I got. I've never bazaar flipped in my life. So. Buy low, sell high. PC good? It's pretty decent. It's not like, you know, the best in the world or anything. But it gets the job done. Boom. I don't really need a crazy PC for Minecraft graphics, to be fair. So. Usually when I'm playing games that have actual good graphics, then it's a little bit iffy on what kind of FPS I get. I usually prioritize FPS over like graphics though. And I can generally get over 100, 120 FPS most of the time on most games, so that's all I really want. Ain't no way we fail in tic-tac-toe in the Big 25. That's crazy. That's crazy. Absolutely mad. Let me go. Thank you. Oh, holy cow. Carpet trying to kill me. He failed Blaze 2. There's no shot. What's going on here? What kind of shenanigans are happening? We are having moments of all time. Bro, solvers are not up to date or something. Sheesh. That is a little bit yikes. Just a wee bit. Whatever, that's fine. Gimme. Thank you. Remember when I swapped boots a second ago? That was great. Oh, last boss for last burger. Yo, GG. Finally done with Vamp Slayer. Thank the Lord for the feathers. Yeah, feathers are so nice, dude. So nice. I've still got like 6 of them on me. I sold a bunch of them, but I still got a few on me, which is very poggers. Alright. Give me another chance. You're good, bro. I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing. Honestly, still faster clear than some of the clears we've had today. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What is bro doing? What is bro on? What is my man on? Holy. Yoink. Not even close. Not even close. What was I waiting for, dude? What was I waiting for? For reals. What was bro waiting for? Doo-doo-doo-doo. I always tried to do F7s, but so far I think just got like 1 S+ comp. My party finder sucks. Oh yeah. Party finder experience, man. It's just the experience. Of course I get knocked off right at the end. It's really bad until you get up to like Cata 30. Even then it can still be bad, but oh, I trolled. I thought I did it and I missed that last click. Yoink. But it's like 100% bad until you get to Cata 30. And then once you're Cata 30, it's like only 75% bad. Oh. Real Emma. Factual. That is me. I'm one of those people who just sits in the corner and stares broodingly at everyone else. Because I'm Batman. Yo. Let's go, battle. Dang. 2 burgers after 124 T4 bosses with meter on them at all times. Dang. Yeah, the more I hear about people struggling with those, the more I realize how RNG carried I was on burgers. It was kind of wild. It was kind of crazy. He admitted to being Batman. I knew it. Nah, that was an impression. Gotta understand. I'm preparing for Halloween. Dude, what should I be for Halloween, dude? I kind of want to do something from Elden Ring. Who would be cool? Could be Egon. Imagine I just pull the Egon drip. Be kind of fire. I was trying to get my brother to be Morgoth, and then I'd be Moog. It'd be lit, dude. Millennia. Bro wants me to be Millennia. Oh, goodness. I also tried to get him to be, Ooh, I could be Rykard. Rykard would be kind of sick. I was trying to get him to be, what's his name? Mikola, and I be Radon. Be kind of crazy. Brody's downtime, alright. It's wild, Grims. Alright, let's see. Do this. What have we here? Garbage. Absolute garbage. Alright, we're ready. Is he ready? Okay, yes. Send it. Power Stone, I'm using Fortuitous right now. Fortuitous with tuning points on... I've got like 10 tuning points on speed, and then the rest is on crit damage. Or crit chance, I mean. Crit chance. Slurp. Alright, I will go this direction. Okay. Nobody fall off of the bridge. And we'll be good. There we go. Hate this room, man. I got problems with that room. I got problems with this room. This room has Weathermancers, and I still need like 3,000 of those. Not even exaggerating. Kinda insane. How close is this to full? Very close. Alright. Try and fill that up today if we can. Yo, we dropped some Prince shards right there. That's kind of lit. Nice. Should I buy Sorrow once I get Heart of the Mountain 5? Eh. Sorrow's alright. It's good for magic finds. So it's not a bad thing to buy just because you use it for that. But here we go. As far as like actual mining, it's not super worth it for just mining. Because Devon's is such a major step up, and you get that at Heart of the Mountain 6, and Heart of the Mountain 6 takes no time even without Sorrow Armor. By no time, I mean like 3-4 hours, but still. Are you half deaf? Because. But for real, I have so much earwax in my ear that I had to get drops to like try and drain it out. But instead of draining it out, like it will drain it out eventually. But right now, it's just kind of melted it into a wall that's just in my ear now. So I'm just sitting here waiting for it to actually drain out. So I gotta put drops in it again later today. It's probably what I'll be doing right after stream, actually. That's the wrong button. We do a little trolling. We do a little trolling. Okay. First try. Yay! Boom. But yeah. Had the same thing once, it sucks. Yeah, it's just annoying. It doesn't hurt, thankfully. But it is just pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. Best way to do bingo, like level up to max bingo and then focus on talismans, or alternate between level and talisman upgrade. Best to focus on bingo. That's the best way to get like the least amount of time. Get the rank up first. And then worry about the rest later. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Oi. Same thing happened to me. Ended up having to get my ear cleaned out. Yeah. I think I might end up having to go to the doctor, low-key. Oh. But hopefully, like, it shouldn't start hurting. It's really just whether I get impatient. If I'm sick of having this junk in my ear, then I can go to the doctor. But I can wait it out as well. Shouldn't be too bad in theory. Bro died. That's awkward. We having a Simon Says moment. We are indeed. Yoink. I am on Black Cat. Alright, we're good. Oh boy, melodies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I did a terminal. Feels good, man. Yay. Oi. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Boom. We can count. Feels good. Alright. 1. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was so bad. That was so bad. That's what I've been doing. Crazy board on my main right now. Fair enough. Yeah, I like doing bingo the first few times. I don't really love it that much anymore. But I might do it again at some point. I'm hoping they add, they do like a bingo 2.0 and they add like a bunch of new challenges and like a mythic bingo rank or something and a new talisman upgrade. Be kind of lit, because I mean they stopped the talisman at epic rarity, so it kind of would make sense if they added one more rank and put it up to legendary. But I don't know if they'll tell us when they're doing that. I know that like the relic or whatever, the legendary bingo talisman, like you can look it up on the wiki. It exists on the wiki, but it has like no description. It's very odd. Boom, boom. Let me get this. Orange. Yeah. Beautiful. So there's Mythic Bingo Pet. It has perks and everything. Dang. Kind of lit. But yeah, I hope that it gets added somewhat soon. Would be kind of cool. Go blue. Purple. Nice red. Oh dear. Well, that is some timing. Sheesh, let's try that again. Is another one duping? Okay, no. Yoink. First try. Holy, what a server. LF loot. Sheesh. How many runs have we done? 13. It's not the most in the world. Alright, let's do this. I haven't got any any Skywalk XP today. So, let's change that. 1 Starborn. Buffs all other shards in the elemental family. Very pog. Boom. Echo of elemental level 1. It's gonna be another one that we need to upgrade later, but that's 1 Skywalk XP, so 97% to 518. We are currently 99th in the world, so I need to get some XP and make sure we stay top 100. That is the goal. But as currently on the alpha, there is not a color change for 520 at the moment. But hopefully there will be one at some point. At the point where I have a F7 comp and Necron, nowhere near being able to do F7. Where do I progress next? So we've got F7 comp and Necron. What's your magical power? And like, do you have a Juju yet? Because if you don't have a Juju yet, that would be the big step. Get a Juju and then can maybe start doing some F7s in the future. Going for 25k gemstone collection with titanium pickaxes pain. That does sound a little bit yikes. That does sound a bit yikes. Let's do this. How's my Got 3 Kismets. Still got so many bits to claim. Goodness. 307 and yes. Okay, get some more magical power. For sure. You want to get up to like 750. Would be ideal. That'll help a lot with your damage. So honestly, I would just use that Juju and the Necron for F5. Run some F5s, make some money. Get up to 750 magical power, and then maybe start doing F7 after that. Into either mining, farming, or fishing, but I want to know which one will start earning me money the quickest. Farming would be the fastest, for sure. Is bro ready? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're ready. All right, cool. Yoink. Send it. I maxed out a bingo card for the first time. Dang. And it's trying to cook up in here. Let's go. All right. Let's see. I'll do this. Oh dear. Will I do this? Let me reset. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me this works. I hope so. Boom. 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 Okay, it's looking good so far. Are we for real? Why would you wait that long? Unless... Okay. I thought green was on this side and I was supposed to do that and let that turn. But we do a little trolling. We're all good. Almost goofed it up. Okay. Let's do this. Pull the lever cronk. Open sesame. And we're chilling. Oh, I'm gonna hydrate real quick. Make sure to stay hydrated, boys. It is very important. All right, moving on. Yoink. What else? Sniper, no sniping. And then there's a chest up here. If I can ether warp, yes sir. Alright. We have our crypt ghouls now. Which is wonderful, wonderful. I think there's a sniper in this room somewhere, but I'm just gonna go get this. That works. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Spring Boots. Thank you, Spring Boots. Appreciate that. Big time. Can I jump? Good night, man. Holy cow. Sheesh. Gotta love Hypixel sometimes. Try to jump that 3-4 times. Good night. First time, I guess I whiffed. Second time, it lags. Having a moment, man. We're having a moment. Yo, it's good DPS. Doing pretty solid. How you doing today, bro? Hopefully we can get a drop. We haven't dropped anything but recoms today. Hoping for a Master Star or some kind of shenanigans, but if it don't happen, it's all good. We got some XP already. Although it would be a pretty good idea for me to go ahead and get up to at least close to level 518. Otherwise, I might lose my top 100 place. Can I? Hello? Thank you. Oh no, you have to be kidding me. This is actually insanity. Boom. Swap helmet quickly. We're going for it. Holy, I don't know how that worked. I don't know how that worked. Okay. I'm on the wrong mask for this. And the wrong boots. Sheesh. Oh. Somehow hit I4 though. It's a Christmas miracle. Yoink. Boom. I'm trolling. We do a little trolling. Yay! People should just start going for term after F7 comp. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Unless you're wanting to play Archer. You probably, I mean, you can play Archer without term in F7. It's just, you're gonna get kicked out of a lot of parties. A lot of people in F7 do have terms. Probably doing, okay, I read that. We're good. We're gonna get Marina elected and then Aatrox as minister, it looks like. Fair enough, I suppose. Hopefully they add the RNG meter tomorrow. Would be real nice right about now. Yoink, yoink. Alright. The Wither King. Boom, boom. This, and then we got orange. Get him. Holy. Not even close for real. Sheesh. Oh, they missed theirs. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, we're good. Pumpkin armor goated for early game? Is it? I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeet. Bam, 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 bam. Alright. We're vibing. RIP Archer. Okay. Run it back. Buy a couple Kismets real quick. How's bottle looking? Almost there. That was quick. Did 1, 2, 3. Oh, only 2. Z with that orange dragon. We hit the orange dragon. They missed their green or whatever dragon it was. So why is bro out here yapping at me? Welcome back, Fish Stick. How you doing, bro? What's up, Eric? What magic power should I have before getting into master mode floors? Like 1,000 at least. Bro is cooking. But no RNG so far. Just recoms. Alrighty, we're good. Send it. Ooh. My neck is so stiff still. From the last jujitsu class I went to. Still out here bugging. Disgusting. 1, 2, 3. Grab that. Head back. And then we got this. Oh. Boom. Remember I was tuning a lot. I had taken a break from SkyBlock for a while. Well, welcome back, dude. Yeah, 4K subs. I felt like it had been a long time, but dang, that is a long time. It's been a hot minute, dude. Boom, boom. Okay. Man, 4K. It is crazy how far we've made it. Kinda insane, chat. We are out here with almost 27,000 subscribers. Can you believe that? That's actually mad. Absolutely insane, man. Yo, there we go. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Yo, it's good reading. Welcome back. Did you? Oh. Okay. Ruined my lever. I see how it is. Those perfectly timed, like, ether warps. Or not ether warps. Spirit leaps. Good times, dude. Alright, gotta kill this bat. Kill the bat. There it is. Boom. First try. Bada bing, bada boom. What else we got? Over here, some kind of shenanigans. Yep, he's killing the bats. Getting this. He's getting all that. I'll start on this end then. Never mind. Run it back, please. Thank you. Boom, boom. Yo, my spring boots actually worked for once. It's crazy. Oh, no. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. Sheesh. Yo, what's good, Burgos? How's it going, bro? What's good? What's good? Sell me 3 braided feathers. No. I don't know if I even have enough feathers for that. But I'm saving my feathers for when they add mythological Diana. I wonder, low-key, y'all think they've already added it and they just didn't tell us yet because she hasn't been elected? They could have done that. It is very possible. It is very possible. Hello? Are we trolling? Thank you. Good night. We're gonna have to warp back up. Nobody's crushing. Namaste. Namaste. Having a good time. Having a good time. Having a good time. Summer's enraged and now we are dying. Ah, crud. Here we go. Yeah. It might be wraps. If I can hit this, then I'm crazy. Or I could just step off of the plate and have nothing work. That's cool too. Epic. Epic. Fun times. Epic. We are having a moment, ladies and gentlemen. We are having a moment. Yoink. Let's see what we can do here. See what kind of shenanigans can be pulled. How did I step off of the plate? I don't even know how that happened. I don't even know. Oh crap. Oh well. It's fine. We're good. Yo, what's good, Moonlight? How's it going? Will you take me to M7 when I have the gear? It's gonna be more about the kata levels for me personally. For me personally. Let's go, Grooms. W Dad. Type in term on level 202 account, but I got wiped, so I'm back on a new account. Gotcha, gotcha. The grind don't stop. Boom. Yoink. Excuse me. Good night, bro. Sheesh. 1, 2, and then we do this. I'm allergic to earwax, turns out. Be crazy. Ooh, items would be in the API if they already did that. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Cowshed would have been alerted and everything. That is true. Oh, well. It's a cool thought while it lasted. Smile. Alright, scroll right here. Right here. Show me the money. I'll just take it. Bro needs 2 minutes downtime. Alright then. How much are these going for? Wither chest plate. I got 3 stars on it. It's not too bad. Dang. I'll try for 11 mil. See how it goes. Boom. Get rid of this. And sold. Oh well. Project just 7-minute dungeon runs for real. How long was that one? It was almost 7 minutes. Almost. Alright, let's see. If I sent you $100, would you take my Contra? No, I don't take Contra. I'm good. You guys good Devils, good Kazra? How's your Spider Bow? Is it good for healing? And M7 I heard is something great. It's not really as much for healing, it's just it does really good damage. It's very good burst damage. So like it's good for the first like 9 clicks and then you can't use it until your mana regens. So it's really good for damage for a little bit. But yeah. Man. I don't know how much longer we're gonna go for. So I do need to go put drops in my ear. See how that goes. Yoink. But we might end up, I don't know, I'm trying to go to boxing tonight, so I'm probably gonna be super tired. Might do Monster Hunter World stream anyways. Played some Wilds off stream yesterday, even though I really want to try Worlds again. Couldn't do it off stream, so. But yeah, probably try and do some Wilds shenanigans later on if I get the time. How did I not clear the room for this? How is blood trolling this hard? What did I whiff? This guy. Got him. But yeah, it's just I've got a ridiculous amount of earwax build up, so I got some drops to help. But instead of like draining it out, like it's supposed to melt it and then it drains out, but it can take a while to drain out. So while it's melting, it's just kind of melted into a wall inside of my ear. It's very fun, for real, for real. All right, let's do this. That works. Moving on up. I'm not seeing enough movement. I just got stuck behind my eardrum, so I can barely hear out of it. Oh man, behind the eardrum is crazy. Yeah, I don't think mine's behind. That would be a little awkward. That would be a little bit awkward. Let's go down and grab these. Get rid of this trash. Boom. All right, room cleared. Go up here. Hi there. Did it. And then I'll grab this. If I can, never mind. Never mind. 1. Gonna stream tomorrow? Should be live tomorrow, yeah. Hopefully there's an update tomorrow. That's the hope and the dream. Which means that I will have access to some new SkyBlock XP, although I probably should have saved that money that I spent today in that case, but it's fine. It's fine. Magic power, I have the max right now, which is 1865. Outside of dungeons. Inside dungeons, I think it's like 2003 or something. Which is pretty epic. Chill. That's very good. Very good, very good. Swap boots. Boom. Yeet. Yep. Yeet. There we go. Ghost pick, actually ghost picking right now. It's kind of crazy. Oi. What's new update? I made a video about it not too long ago. A couple days ago, I think. Let's see what I talked about. It was like the new mob types and stuff. But they're also adding some new attributes and other ways to get Skywalk XP. So it's pretty epic. So we'll have something to do whenever it drops, which is pretty cool. Okay, he's got that. Got this. Do this. But yeah. Let me go. Yoink. Ah! Beautiful. And then we do this. Yeet. Oh dear. Alright then. Fair enough. Stop trolling. They see me trolling. We're good. Have you ever said Butamus? I've said Butamus many times. Bam. Yoink. Yes, pretty cool update. Also fixing melodies, harp, which I forgot to talk about in the update. I thought I had talked about it at the start and I just did not. So I put that in the pinned comment, but yeah, it's a very big part of it. I need to make a short today about it as well, probably. Just wondering where I heard it. Ta-da! I like to invent new words all the time. It's a fun thing to do, for real. For real, for real. Come on. Yoink. I don't know. I probably heard it from somewhere else, to be honest. My dad also says that. Wow. Yeah, I guess I probably make a lot of dad jokes, too. Yeet. M7 drags are cooked in this update is gonna be kind of crazy. Uh-oh. I have heard that they are gonna be considered that, like, they may not be considered like ender mobs anymore, which would be interesting. But I don't know if it's true or not. I heard they'll be like withered / undead mobs, which means that Ender Dragon Pet may not actually work on them. So we might be using G-Drag on dragons. But yeah, if that is true, then Ender Dragon will be kind of... And you know what? We got back-to-back chestplate. I'm re-rolling that trash. Back-to-back chestplate. Gotta swap keyboard real quick. Okay. But yeah. If that's the case, Ender Drag's gonna be kind of useless. Claymore is gonna be irrelevant. 100%. But I'm hoping that they're like withered undead and end mobs. Would be kind of nice. Yoink. I'm too fast. The bozo doesn't get to me in time. Looking straight down and shooting it and barely hits me sometimes. Wow. Yeah, true. True. Claymore was ever relevant? I mean, it's only 2% worse. So if you already had a Claymore before they made Midas better, then Claymore was still fine. But if this is going to be the case, then Claymore's going to be totally terrible. Completely terrible. Halberd or whatever it is going to be better, I've heard. Oh, the Halberd. Halberd of the Shredded. That would be interesting. Because it is good against undead mobs. That would be kind of crazy. That would actually be really good for me personally. Because I haven't leveled up a Claymore or a Midas yet. If I can get away with leveling up Halberd of the Shredded instead and it's better, that would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny. Although I'd still probably level the Midas Sword anyways. Just because I would like it to be strong for things other than undead mobs. Because right now I don't really have a great weapon for Tarantula Slayer. Like I use Claymore, but it's only got like Bane of Arthropod 6 on it and like 5 stars. That's it. Like I've put literally nothing on that thing. But actually I just use Day Axe, to be honest. That's the main weapon I use because it's Magic Find. So who knows, man? Boom. Boom. Deadly machine gun bow acquired. Oh wait, it's bad. Have to actually kill it. My fault. Yeah, this way. Beautiful. Yoink. Work for me. Okay then. Did you? Alright then. 1, 2. Boy. Boom. Surely we get loot this run, right? Surely. This is the one. Our tank is dead. Oh, goodness. Spaced out, and now we're all screwed. Feels bad, mans. Are we trolling? Can anybody get back up there? Yeah, somebody can get back up there, surely. Anybody got a Shadow Fury? I do not have a Shadow Fury on me either. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. Are we trolling? This is my last run today, bro. I can't with this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like 3.5 bill off, finally unlocking the legendary rabbit. Crazy. Are we like alright, whatever. Screw it. We gotta be trolling, man. We gotta be trolling. Have to be trolling. We like not have that happen again. Pretty please. 2 runs from Cat 49. GG. Let him cook. Ay ay ay. What a run, bro. Absolutely mad. I need Slayer right now, bro. Or my go-to tank. Papega. Get him. Merked. So nothing today? Had to walk for half an hour or so? Nah, nothing yet. Nothing yet. I dropped 2 chest plates back to back, so that was kind of crazy, but other than that. Oh my goodness, I had this comment last night. Oh my word. This guy. There was this guy who left a comment on one of my videos where I was talking about like drop rates and stuff. It's like, you're multiplying the drop rate by how many rolls there are, and that's not actually how you do it. Look up this calculation for how to actually do it. And so I was like, oh my goodness, let me look this up. And so I look up the calculation, and it's the exact calculation that I'm using. And I go back to leave a comment or to reply, and he has deleted the comment. I was like, okay, at least he realized it. Like, holy. Because that is like, I was just like, all right. Comment's gonna be, all right, chat, what do we think? Was he drunk or was he high? Because there's no way. There's no way this is real. There's just no shot. Pin of shame at that point, real. It's like, there's no shot. It can't be real, man. It just can't be real. But yeah, he had edited the comment and then he deleted the comment. Like, oh dear, bless his heart, man. Bless his heart. Like, bro had me looking at that calculation like, am I high, or did I not do exactly what it's showing here? Like, yeah, I did exactly what it's showing here. So, are we good? Are we good? That moment when you've been so disproved, you just delete the comment. Like, I didn't even get to leave a comment on, like, or a reply on that comment, because he realized it before I got to leave. I was like, holy. Pioneer SkyBlock, these dungeons look super confusing. This is M7. This is the hardest dungeon in the game, so you won't have to worry about it for a long time. No way I made that. I made that. That's cap. I made that. That's cap. Yoink. Doot. But yeah, this is like the most confusing thing in the game. I'm gonna be real. It says this is as confusing as it gets. So don't worry, this is the roof. Nothing's more confusing than what this is. And you don't have to do it for a very, very long time. And even if you get to the point where you can do it, you still don't really have to do it. Just an option. Boom. Yoink. Me up. Beam me up, Scotty. About to ruin this man's whole career for a second, for real, dude. I was like, ain't no way we're trying to use big words. Like, I don't know, man. It's probably some middle schooler who just learned that calculation or something and was trying to say that I was using it wrong. It's like, hello? He's like trying to say that like a 1% drop does not have a 1% drop rate. It's like, what? It's like, what? What? Huh? like, what are we doing here? What kind of shenanigans going on? He's just trying to be helpful. Yeah, he was nice about it, which was good. But yeah, I respect it. He was like, small, unimportant thing. And then he wrote a whole paragraph about how I was wrong. He didn't call me any names or anything, so, you know, that was nice. But it's like, bless his heart, man. Bless his heart. Would it not just be simple math? I'm guessing bro is high. I don't know. I think it is possible that bro was just in middle school and didn't understand how the calculation worked for a minute. Or he was sleep deprived. That's also possible. Alright, lads. Holy cow. Runs of all time. Runs of all time. We got recom last run. You know what? We'll take it. We will take it. Money is, in fact, money. Hopefully that whether chest plate sells would be really nice for me personally. Have anything else to claim in here? Yoink. Get rid of these. Get rid of this. Doot, doot, doot. Sold. All right. So we're at 112 mil right now, which isn't too bad. Hopefully, yeah, the wither chestplate hasn't sold yet. I'd be more inclined to think it's a dude that's like 20 because fraction probabilities are hard, bro. I was taught fraction math in 7th grade. I don't remember all that. Yeah, like, but this guy clearly didn't. He didn't get it either. It wasn't even fractions. It was just percentages. You know? Next update comes out. Won't the last shard you need be cheaper? It might actually. Because more galaxy. Yeah, it should actually be much cheaper. So that'll be nice. That'll be really nice. I'll have less money that I'll have to spend. But a lot of the shards that I've already bought will also have been cheaper. So I've still wasted a lot of money already. Percentages equal fractions. Yeah, but like you don't have to do it like that. You can do decimals without having to do fractions. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, ain't gotta make it into... Like, you'd have to go out of your way to make it into fraction math. Decimals are way easier, in my opinion. But I've got demonstrating tarantula phase skip. I don't even know how it works. So, no. I don't even know how to do the phase skip shenanigans. I've done it a few times on accident. I assume it's just, like, you hit a mob close to it and the crimson swipe does enough damage to make it phase skip, but... Not totally sure how it works. Let's check up on our minions real quick. Boom. So, chili peppers, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. Good night. It's taken a long time, but we're getting there. I got all these vertexes too. I got like 100 mil worth of vertexes and then another 150 mil worth of apexes. So I can sell some stuff. I might end up selling some stuff in order to get some things, some attributes done tomorrow. But we shall see. We shall see. Visitor as well, because Rhino. Are they changing something with the Rhino? Oh, decimals are easier, but fractions are easier to understand. 1 out of 80 easier than 1.25%. Yeah, or whatever it is. Yeah. I get that part. Like, I would rather see that I have, you know, a 1 in ever how many chance instead of seeing the percentage in the RNG meter. For sure. But I would definitely rather, like, multiply decimals than multiply fractions. For me personally. It's easier that way. I might do some Monster Hunter World tonight. If you guys haven't followed the Twitch, there's a link in the description, so make sure to check that out. We might do some Monster Hunter World tonight. It's going to depend. I'm going to try and get my ear fixed up today. And we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try and go to boxing tonight, too, if I can. We'll also see how that goes. But basically, for those of you that don't know, I do have a ton of earwax in my ear, basically. So it's I just got a wall of earwax, so I just kind of can't hear out of this right ear. So I'm gonna try and get that fixed up today is the game plan. We'll see what happens. But I appreciate everybody tuning in today. Hope you enjoyed. I should be back tomorrow for some more M7, or if there's an update, we'll be playing that. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one. God bless.